Alright, so I don't know how to start this. I'm not good at making deck profiles, as you can see by my last one. So I'm just going to wing it, and you're going to see exactly what this ABC deck profile is. Now remember, it says budget in the title. It's a budget deck. Okay, so just bear with me here. And anything else, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so to start, I run the obvious 3 ASL Core, 3 B-Buster Drake, and 3 Sea Crush Wyvern. Now, if you're not running 3 of these, then don't run the deck, because these 3 are very, very, very important for the deck. And that's it. The Sea Crush Wyvern helps you get into a lot of link plays. B-Buster Drake, very, 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 very good for searching. She's very powerful. I'm also recording this on my phone, so that's why there's movement. I'm sorry. ASL Core, it searches from the graveyard. They're all just really good cards, okay? And if you're not running 3, then don't play the deck, because there are a lot of cards that require you to have these. So that's the first part of unions. But now here's the last part, is 1 heavy mech support armor. This is like a personal tech, I guess. Like, I see some people playing it on different deck profiles and stuff, and like, I was like, oh, that looks cool, maybe I'll try it out. And, you know, here I'm playing it right now. So heavy mech support armor helps you go into other link plays. Can special summon a union from your graveyard when this card's normal summoned. Remember, normal summoned. Also, you can equip it onto any appropriate monster that is machine to make it unable to be targeted by card effects, and then it protects you. So it's really good. Next, here's my, this is a niche thing. A lot of people don't really play 3 anymore, but I still play 3 of the gold gadget and the obvious 3 silver gadget. Now, the same thing. They're link extenders, you know. They can help you get out good link monsters, and then they can go into your XYZ plays, or they can just be defensive, because you destroy silver gadget, he special summons gold gadget, and then vice versa. Gold gadget will special summon silver gadget. They also special summon monsters from the hand. So let's say during your opponent's turn, you got Union Hanger with Gold Gadget, and you have a Sea Crush Wyvern in your hand, or something like that. Gold Gadget will get destroyed, special summon Silver Gadget from your deck, and then Silver Gadget will special summon the Sea Crush Wyvern in your hand, and then Union Hanger will equip it with any, like, B-Buster Drake or ASL Core. So they're really good cards, you know, and if you're not playing, if you're not playing 3 of each, I mean, I could see playing 2 and 2 and 2, or I see these cards being really, really good. Nobody really uses them, and it sucks. Finally, for monsters, the obvious 3 Ash Blossom. Luckily, this card was printed as a common in the Soul Burner structure deck. They're very good cards. They're Ash Blossom. You know, if you're not running Ash Blossom, then a lot of times you can't even compete. You know, and that sucks. I'm gonna make a video about Ash Blossom here soon, so just stay tuned for that, I guess. But yeah, they're $8 a piece now. I bought mine 3 for $20, so crazy deal, crazy deal. Like, just if you're not, like, scoop these up while you can, because man, that's gonna be crazy. Moving on to spell cards. 3 Union Hanger. This is like the heart and soul of the deck. If you're not playing 3 Union Hanger, again, don't play the deck. This card just extends so many plays. It's a +2 when you activate it, because you get to search for any Union monster, and then when that Union monster is summoned, you get to equip it with any machine monster appropriate for it. That's such a good effect. I don't know why anyone wouldn't play 3 of this card. And to follow up with that, 2 Terraforming, because if you could have 3 Terraforming in your deck, you'd play 3. Like, there's no reason not to play 3 Terraforming. So definitely good cards to put in the deck. Next, just some niche cards, I guess. It's +1, Pot of Desires. You know, just the banishment's a little annoying, but, like, I don't have very many 1-ofs in here, so it's not like there's anything, like, very important to banish that, like, you know, that would be important to have if you didn't banish it, it would be important to have. Jeez. Next, same with the Pot of Desires, just very good card. It's just good protection, you know. Twin Twisters is one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. Just being able to destroy up to 2 at a time and then discard a card, like that's so good in here, especially because it, like, you know, you can get components and stuff in the grave, and then that's just, you can summon your boss monster so easily. Next, for hand traps, obviously you run, I would be running 3 of this. You can remove a card in here for 3. Because, like, remember, it's a budget version, so some of these cards can be replaced. So not everything is, like, definite, but Called by the Grave at 3 is probably better than Called by the Grave at 2. So you do what you want. I gotta readjust this. I'm sorry. I'm bad at YouTube. I will never be able to do this again. Next, this is my own thing, I guess. Can I say that? I don't think I can say that. But this is very important. I wouldn't say important. I'm just kind of... I'm not scripted. Okay, I'm sorry. But 2 limited removal. I think this card's at 3 now, but I don't think you want to play 3. You can even remove one of these for Called by the Grave, or you can remove both. This is just one of those cards that you can really fit anything in here. I just like limited removal. It's just a solid card, you know, especially in here because a lot of your cards like to be destroyed by card effect. You know, if you've seen the gadgets and stuff like that, if they're destroyed by card effect, you can special summon the same gadget from your deck, or, you know, whatever. So, or like your components, they can special summon from the deck. It's really, really, really good. Next, I run 1 Scapegoat and 1 Foolish Burial. Scapegoat can help you go into cool link plays, and Foolish Burial sends the component of your choice to the graveyard. So, pretty good cards. Lastly, for traps, you don't run very many traps, but there are some traps that you do run. I run the 3 Torrential Tribute. All these can honestly be replaced for anything. Like, let's say you're not a budget player and that you wouldn't play budget cards or whatever. Oh, there's like something on my sleeve. Let's say you wouldn't play budget cards and you're just looking at this because you've seen budget on there. You can supplement these for like infinite impermanence or any of that. Like, I would recommend it, honestly. But Torrential Tribute's still a good card in here because it's still like, it's the same thing with limited removal where it destroys your cards, you know? So they're just solid cards to be in the deck. Next, these are where you can actually just remove. I had solemn cards in here, but it's budget, I guess. Solemn cards are budget. I don't know. You can replace these with Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning. That's what I had in here. But you can easily replace these for those 2. I think they're budget cards. I was thinking like, oh, Solemn cards plus Ash Blossom, that's way too expensive. Finally, this is my tech that I even had in the main deck version. You know, this is obvious. Or not, it's not obvious because this is a card that doesn't run. Good job. 1 Union Scramble. I really like this card. This card has a great graveyard effect and a great regular effect. And if you use this, you get to summon 3 monsters for free. Like, it's just, you summon ABC Dragon Buster and then you activate Union Scramble and you get the pieces back. Like, you could go into another ABC Dragon Buster. You can go into many other link plays. You can even equip all 3 to your big boss monster and then he's like invincible. Like this card is just great, but it's a 1 of because it's hard to activate with as like 2 or more, because it's like you don't want to see this card often at all, but you want to see it when you need it, you know, and that's why it's at 1. So that is it for the main deck. I have a completed extra deck, finally. My last deck profile didn't really have one, so this is going to be great. The obvious 3 ABC Dragon Buster. Some people could take this out and put 2 instead of 1. But this is like I can summon 2 in 1 turn with this deck. And like still have the option to go into the other one. Like I think the Kali effect really, shout outs to the Kali effect. He really summarized the deck very well. But this card, I feel like it has to be at 3. I feel like you can't run it at less than 3. But that's just my own opinion, I guess. Next, I run 1 Decode Talker and 1 Summon Sorceress for my Link 3s. I don't have Link 4s in here because a lot of them are very expensive. So, but remember, budget version. These cards, Summon Sorceress became like $5. So, yes, she is budget. Decode Talker, just these 2 cards are really good cards to have in here. Summon Sorceress, I think, is a mandatory card to be in here just because of how powerful she is. Like, you can't really get better than Summon Sorceress in this deck, in my opinion. For Link 2s, Hippo Shinigami, I could move that in here a little better. Cleefort Genius, Proxy Dragon, Underclock Taker. These are just standard cards in here. Nightmare Cerberus and Nightmare Phoenix. These are my Link 2s. All of these cards, you can play what you want. I think that Underclock Taker is needed, and the 2 Nightmare cards are definitely needed. Because these cards are really, they just extend plays, and they can do that nice U-Link thing if you have Nightmare Unicorn. I don't have Nightmare Unicorn, but like I said, if you're not a budget player and you actually want to make this deck more expensive, buy Nightmare Unicorn. It makes the deck better. I have no problem with not playing Nightmare Unicorn, except it being expensive. And Link 1 monster, I just run Link Spider. Just a great card. Because of Scapegoat, you know, you gotta run. Yeah. For XYZs, I actually run Baguska, Terribly Tired Taper, Tornado Dragon, and Bujintai Tsukiyomi to wrap this profile up. Yeah, I don't think you guys need an explanation for these cards. Alright, so that's it. Like, that's the deck profile. If you have an opinion about the deck, just say something. Comment down below. Do whatever you need. I'm not asking for likes. I'm just asking for criticism. So, anything that you might want to say about the deck, please do. Please do talk about it. I'll be sure to leave the deck list in the description, and yeah, that's about it. I don't really have an outro, so I'll see you guys later. Like, thank you for watching.